In my mind, for startup, before you even start your company, I think the guys who are the visionaries have an idea before you even have that itch is to really focus on building your personal brand. The reason I say that is because I have seen so many startups struggle doing fundraising and trying to put money out to build awareness. At the same time, also need to spend money to invest in developing the product because that's very costly. I think I would rather that you do it before your product development is to kind of get ready for that, right? And personal branding just means that I think we all have to be on social media. Whether it's social media or going out there doing some speaking or even writing an article, share those knowledge. By sharing knowledge, people will look up to you and you automatically sort of become this authority. Having authority gives you the credibility, that runway when you eventually need to go out and pitch your product. I think it makes it easier because then people would have heard of this name, even though they know you personally, but they trust you. I think trust is like the biggest thing to me for a startup to build. I don't think we're all very trusting people these days, right? Because I think consumers don't even trust advertising. They trust referrals. That's why all these review sites popped up. But if you have a strong brand, a strong presence, it makes things so much easier if you go out to recruit customers, your first early adopters. Because every time I hear people say, well, how do I trust this brand? How do I know it's safe? And if you have a strong brand, you can actually recruit good people to work on your team. I think it's very important. I think some VCs don't even want to fund a company unless you have two people in your company, a CEO and a CTO. You cannot be everything. We don't have experts, a whole spectrum of expertise. You got to have the right team on board. I think that's very important. A team that complements each other in your skills. You can be confrontational, disagree, but you need to work together as a team. And then I think having a strong brand will help you do fundraising. As much as a lot of companies want to put in their own money, at some point it's going to run out. Unless you have another income stream coming from somewhere. I think some of those do. Some folks do. Then at least you have some runway. But I think having a strong brand will really help you in those three areas. Getting first customers, recruit great team, and have some money to go build your product and get some awareness going. Slowly build your brand.